I think more than trying to create the best impression before you leave, I think it's more like being the real you is the best impression that you can make. So I don't think irreplaceable na, you can't be replaced by anybody, and this everyone knows unless and until you're trying to pretend to be somebody else, which I don't think a lot of us do anyway. So yeah. எனக்கு வந்து I have no idea நான் ஸ்ரீவள்ளி எப்படி பண்ணேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியாதுங்க. Like I feel like Srivalli is something that only Sukumar sir and Bunny sir have seen, that I as Rashmika could do some character like Srivalli. I think Srivalli ரொம்ப different-ஆ இருக்கு. And I am excited. I think I will surprise myself when I see myself on screen. So yeah, Srivalli is very different. Ana, I think somehow I have like changed into that character. Yeah. We didn't know what we were getting into. I think Sukumar sir, it is all magic what is created. I didn't know what the story was going to be. I don't think anyone who's been a part of Pushpa knows what the story is going to be. So this magic was only foreseen by Sukumar sir.
Okay.
So I think Srivalli, ee character vandu, it's all Sukumar sir, and I give all credits to him. And yeah, that's.
So Allu Arjun sir, அந்த கெமிஸ்ட்ரி எப்படி இருந்தது ஒன்று? ரெண்டாவது, நீங்கள் அவர் படங்கள் நிறைய பார்த்துருப்பீங்க, அவரோட டான்ஸ் இது பார்த்துருக்கீங்க. ஆனால் ஒரு பாட்டில், இந்த சாமி சாமி பாட்டில் அவர் டான்ஸ் ஆடாமல் நீங்களே டான்ஸ் ஆடிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. How do you?
I think talking about the chemistry, first one, I was very nervous. Like, how am I going to do? Bunny sir has been working and he's done so many brilliant work. Sukumar sir has given out so many brilliant films. How am I going to match up with these people? But I think along the way somewhere, Bunny sir sort of made me feel so comfortable that today if you see, I am extremely comfortable with sir. And now if you ask me, would you want to do another film with him? I would say for the next 100 films, I'd want to do a film with him. Okay. You know, I'm that comfortable with him. I love him as a co-star. So I think, you know, that's the chemistry about with Bunny sir, and the chemistry has worked out really well. I think Suku sir is like our chemistry, the scenes between you and Bunny sir has come out really well. So I'm waiting to see. Yeah. Of course, Saw, and na scenes lo vandu I am only laughing.
Okay.
Looking at you know, our chemistry, our mischievousness, our love, our passion, everything. I'm only, you know, enjoying it. So I'm sure audience are going to enjoy it. But yeah, that's regarding the chemistry. And I've watched so many of Bunny sir's films that I know he's a mind-blowing dancer. So I was like, Sami Samila vandu ipo sir to like if I have to dance with sir, I'm like nervous. But I realized that in Sami Sami, in this song only, he doesn't dance as much. So I was like, Amma, thank God I'm saved. I think despite of that also, Sami Sami song lo vandu, I think every particular what do you say, every particular step, every particular choreography, sir was present. Anna, he was present out of like behind the scenes, helping me do Sami Sami song, and all the credits goes to him. The music is DSP Garu, the choreography is Shekhar sir, but I think the mastermind of the whole song is Suku sir and Bunny sir. I give all credits to them.
Then you mentioned about DSP sir.
Yeah.
He has given a numerous hit about that. Rajalakshmi has given a beautiful voice for Sami Sami.
Yeah.
About the DSP and Rajalakshmi.
I think it's a perfect combo. I think it's a what do you say, water and milk combo. Like they go in really well, honey and milk combo. But I'm so glad that I get to work with DSP Garu. I've worked with him for my films before, and ipo theriyum, for a very long time we'll be working together, and it's exciting. Because I think before we started Pushpa only, DSP Garu, he came to me and he's like, I'm going to give you one song which is mind-blowing, you have to perform really well. And I hope I've made him proud with the performance. I'm like, sir, I'll perform well. And sonna, Then I was like, after performing, I was like, did I match up to his expectations? But I think he, sort of messaged me and he's like, you've done it really well. So I'm just happy.
About Rajalakshmi.
Oh, her voice. Like, I think Sami is going so well because of the singers we have, because of the emotion in their voice. I think it's worked out really well, like I said.
இப்போ புஷ்பா 1, 2 இந்த சீக்வல் பண்ணும்போது இந்த செகண்ட் சீக்வல்கோட இன்டென்சிட்டி அதோட கண்டினியூட்டி அந்த விஷயங்கள்லாம் சஸ்டெயின் பண்ணி யூ ஷுட் பி மோர் திங் ஆஃப்டர் சம் கேப். ஸோ ஹவு டு ஆர் கோயிங் டு make
I
that?
think it's not going to be extremely hard because these characters in the first half, we have only done it. So we know what the character is going through. And also when we have a captain of a ship like Sukku sir who's so particular, we have Bunny sir who's so particular. I think all these boys have OCDs. They have to have perfect. All these boys are perfectionists. So I think it makes me feel like, okay, I have to do something more, I have to do something more. So when I'm watching all of this, automatically it'll come off.
Fine.
Yeah.
சரி, பொதுவாக வந்து வேகமாக ஓடுறத விட தொடர்ந்து ஓடணும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க லாங் டைம்.
Yeah.
ஸோ இது இண்டஸ்ட்ரி பார்த்துட்டிங்கன்னா இட்ஸ் அ மேல் டாமினேட்டட் அந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. ஸோ ஒரு ஹீரோயினோட லைஃப்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஸ்மால் பேன் ஆஃப் டைம். இதில் நீங்கள் எப்படி சஸ்டெயின் பண்ண முடியும்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்க? அதுக்கு என்ன மெனக்கிடலாம் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள்?
I think it's changed a lot now. இப்போ வந்து ரொம்ப சேஞ்ச் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. And also as much as we say it's a male dominated society, which is true, but
Not society, about the films.
About films, I think we have filmmakers, we have heroes, we have production teams which are so supportive now. I think all these short span of heroines, or the heroines will last only 5 to 7 years, or they'll last 10 to 15. It's not there anymore. I think it was one sort of a mentality. I think we've overgrown it, and now people don't care about the age. People care about the talent. It can break barriers of language, it can break barriers of age, it can break barriers of any sort of societal norms that we are at. And talent matters.
Exactly.
You know, like what makes an actor a superstar is the choices they make, and the sustainability they have, the patience they have, and the learning capacity they have over the generations also. So I don't think something as simple as male dominated like film industry or a heroine gap or the age or all of that matters anymore. So yeah, I think it's all gone.
So the women-centric films, it is not so much like before. So what do you feel about that?
Women, they will of course do the film. Now there are so many films like Mahanati which is happening, and there are films like U-turns in both the languages which are happening. All of this is like, oh baby, like all of this is happening now. So it's not like, a extremely, what do you say, impossible task.
Yeah.
People will come to watch a woman who's the hero of the film. And I think in the future generations also, they're going to be equal female-oriented films as the male-oriented films. But in the end of the day, it's a film.
Yeah.
It's a story that you're trying to say. If the story is good, it'll work. If the story, okay, it's good, but the timing is off, that is off, this is off, film might not work as well. So it is just that. If you give out a good, wonderful film, you're looking at a blockbuster.
But Rashmika Mandana want to become an actor or want to become a star?
I want to become an actor.
Actor.
I want to live in people's hearts for generations together.
Okay.
Like star, I could be a star while I'm an actor. So I'd choose an actor.
Actor.
Sees things through lens itself. He doesn't, see anything through eyes. He'll just, whenever they're planning a shot, he'll always have his phone and he'll look through the phone and he'll be like, this is a good capture. So whatever emotion we actors are portraying, I think it's conveying so nicely because of him capturing it so nicely.
Okay.
So technically speaking, as much as director and an actor is important, it is all in the eyes of a DOP.
ஓகே
So I think all these visuals, even this power in Sir's eyes that you see right now, is all because of the lighting.
கரெக்ட்
You know, lighting can fix you, make you feel good, make you look nice, or destroy you.
ஃபைன்
And he's done a phenomenal job. So I think equal credit goes to every one of them who's just created this magic.
Fine. One thing, you just look towards the camera
Okay.
and tell that, Pushpa, how interesting the film is, and it will satisfy all type of audience. Whatever they expect and come, the film will fulfill that.
Okay.
That kind of.
Okay. So December 17th, Pushpa is releasing. What can you expect from the film? I think you can expect to enter into a whole new different universe, which is going to be extremely catchy, extremely entertaining, extremely emotional, but at the same time extremely sensible, right? And one thing I'll say is, you come to the theatre for us stars. To one extent, that's okay, but when you enter into the film, when you enter into this world, you'll only see the characters that we are playing. You'll see Pushparaj, you'll see Srivalli, you'll see all the characters we're playing, and it's like I'm saying, you're going to enter into a whole new universe. So I think it's going to be really, really amusing. I was stunned, so I think you will also be stunned. And yeah, it's releasing on the 17th. So
இது போன்று உங்களை சுற்றி நடக்கும் செய்திகளை நீங்கள் தெரிந்து கொள்ள சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்து பெல் ஐகானை கிளிக் செய்து எங்களோடு பயணியுங்கள். மறக்காமல் லைக், ஷேர், கமெண்ட் செய்யுங்கள்.